One of my favorite stories in the Bible is after Jesus has resurrected. He's on the edge of a lake and he's made a fire and he's made some food. And his disciples come in from fishing and they don't know who he is. And then all of a sudden they begin to eat together and they sit around the fire and they talk to one another and they recognize him. Now, why do I love that story? I love that story because I think it encapsulates what Jesus' life was about and what he hoped our life with each other would be about. That we were supposed to gather, that we are supposed to be around one another, that we are supposed to need one another. In the Christmas story, that the Bible tells us that Jesus is named Emmanuel, or God with us. One of the very particular things of Christianity is that Jesus has come to be in relationship with us so that we might be in relationship with him. Some people call that love, or love incarnate. As Methodists, we believe that we can't be Christian alone and that we need one another. Now, for those of us, and myself included, that like to think that we're self-sufficient, this goes directly against that. But one of my favorite podcasts, Kelly Corrigan Wonders, recently had a quote that to not need is to be only living half a life. We have to need one another in order to truly be able to live a full life. And to need one another allows us to experience love, and for others to need us allows us to give love. So, part of the way, maybe the whole way, we experience love of God and each other is through and in one another. Today you're going to hear stories of the ways that people have experienced love through other people, and in turn, the way that they have given love.
We're in the same Sunday school class, Pathways. We are a very diverse group of people. We count on one another being there on our Zoom meetings every Sunday and spend time, show up 15 minutes early just so we can spend time together off the lesson, finding prayer requests from one another, finding out how our teachers are doing through this COVID thing. And people genuinely care about one another.
If people are authentic, it makes you realize you're not the only one struggling, and you get to kind of help each other along. And I don't think you can really get that without being in community.
I know our class Pathways has recently been through illness with one of our members that she was dealing with a lot for months. And she was open and honest about how she felt with us and open to us offering her our love and our concern.
I think a lot of times we look at love as a commodity where we return it if it's given to us, or we share it with people that are worthy of it, as opposed to a gift, which it really is. If you think about what was given for us and why it was given for us and who it was given to all of us. None of us deserve it more than others. If you look at what God did through Jesus, how can you not want to strive for that? And I know we're never going to get it right, but at least strive for that kind of relationship and love with people.
Offering love the way Jesus did, it just, for me, feels really good.
As we go through these last few days of Advent, I want to invite you to consider these questions. Where are you experiencing love through other people right now, even in the midst of the craziness? And how can you help other people experience love through you? How is it that other people help you to internalize and know what it means to experience the love of Jesus? Emmanuel, God with us, love incarnate.